Hello, Brock speaking. Real estate always goes up. There's been no better time to buy than right now. This could be the worst spring market we've ever had. With affordability the way it is now, if you want to sell your house right now is the best time to do it. Prices of real estate only go up and we're down right now, so you need to get in. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. If you want to sell your property right now is a perfect time to do it. If your real estate agent is saying things to you like this, fire them. This is my number one pet peeve with any sales industry, but especially the real estate industry. It's like it's always the perfect time to buy. It's always the perfect time to sell. It's always the perfect time to transact. If somebody's telling you this, they're full of it, and you need to find someone else that actually has your best interests at heart. Today, I want to share with you why you should fire your realtor and how to maximize your profit in any market, especially the one that we have right now. The thing that I hate about the sales industry is that there's always a promo of the month. There's always something going on that if you come back and buy that camera next month, that promo might not be there. You should buy it today. And then you don't buy it today. You come back in a month. Oh, there's a new promo on today. Stuff like this really ekes me. It really gets to me and I hate it. And I hate that there is this idea that realtors are always saying sell and always saying buy. And we need to make sure that we have your best interests at heart. Stay and watch the whole video through because there are a ton of different ways that you can make a profitable, smart investment decision in this current market that we're in. And it doesn't mean that every seller right now is going to be making a good decision or every buy right now is a good decision to make. But there are different ways that you can strategize and different ways that you can move through the market to make sure that you're doing so in a smart way. And just real quick, if you like this kind of content, if you are a real estate investor or you're thinking about buying or selling, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. I would also love to hear what your comments are on the market. What do you have going on? What are you thinking about? You know, are you worried about interest rates? Are you worried about prices? Are you really mad at the affordability right now? Post it in a comment. Let's have a conversation. I want to talk about it. So one of the things I want to talk to you about right now is what is going on in the market and can we make good, smart decisions in this market, okay? And again, if your agent's telling you it's always a good time to buy, it's always a good time to sell, fire them, get rid of them because they are not thinking about you, they're thinking about them. But that's not the best way to operate this business if you want to be in it long term. I've been in the industry for 8 years and I love my clients. My clients love me. We make sure that we're making smart decisions. Oftentimes I have someone come to me and they go, "Hey Brock, I'm pre-approved for a mortgage for $800,000. And I go, "Oh my God, that's great. You must be so excited to get into the real estate market and to get shopping." But just really quick, do you understand what an $800,000 mortgage looks like on a monthly basis? You're gonna have your property taxes, your utilities, your insurance, your mortgage payment, maintenance and repairs to the house. There's a lot that goes into it. Don't just look at the overarching number. Oh, I can go buy an $800,000 house because that's what I was approved for. We need to boil it down to every single month. Check this out real quick. I got a comment on my last video on YouTube and it reads, "Buy, buy, buy, otherwise you will be left behind. Real estate always goes up, up, and up. I'm just interested in my commissions. I have zero interest how you pay off the mortgage with 50K income." That's the wrong agent. You don't want to be with an agent that's thinking that way. In anything that you're dealing with, in any kind of sales interaction, you want to make sure that no one's always just saying buy, 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 otherwise you'll be left behind and real estate prices always go up, up, and up. Because real estate prices don't just go up, up, and up. Real estate prices have a cyclical nature, just like any other market. 2021, 2022 were record-breaking, value-increasing years, and we've seen the market soften quite a bit since then. Right now, we're down in the last year and a half, 20% in our real estate market in the GTA. But there are still ways that you can strategize and make a good move. So check this out. If I get a call from somebody right now and they want to make a downsize, they say, "Brock, I'm in a $2 million house. I'm having a hard time affording it, and I want to go buy a condo." I go, "Great. I haven't seen your house yet, but you think it's worth $2 million. Question for you, was it worth $2 million a year and a half ago, or is it worth $2 million now?" They say, "Well, I had it appraised last February, and I think it's going to be worth around $2 million. Right off the top, if you had it appraised last February, that means it's come down on average 20%. So now that $2 million house is worth 1.6. That condo that you want to go buy, on average, used to be worth $800,000. It's come down $100,000. Now it's worth $700. So for you to make a downsize right now, if and when this market corrects, again, with its cyclical nature, we believe that there is going to be a point where it will correct. No one knows. I don't know when that's going to be, but we can assume at some point that's going to happen. So that $2 million house is now worth 1.6. They're down 400,000 in equity there. That condo has only come down 100,000 in equity. So if the market rebounds, they're going to be missing out on that appreciation on the $2 million house or the $1.6 million house. And if they can hang on right now, and we're going to dive into it and see if they can still afford it and if it's doable and why they want to move and what different forces they have at play in their life that's going to be contributing to why they should move. But if there's a chance that they can stick it out and stay at that house, I'm not going to tell them now's a great time to sell and we're seeing the condo market doing really well, so you should sell that and get into this condo. Because that's not going to be the best advice for that person at that time. And then the opposite is true as well. Hey Brock, I don't really want to move, but I've been kind of thinking about it. We're thinking about doing an upsize. We live in a $700,000 condo. My wife and I now have 2 kids, and we're looking at maybe getting something that's a little bit bigger. Do you think now is a good time to do that? Right now is a great time to do that. But here's why. It's not just me saying that for the sale. It's me saying that because right now, let's say they're going to move from their $700,000 condo to now they want to go into kind of the entry-level detached market. So their condo was worth $800,000, now it's worth $700,000. The house that they're looking at is now $900,000. It was $1.25 or $1.3 million. So your condo hasn't come down much in value, but that next step up really has become more affordable as it's come down in value. It's going to be a really good time for you to make an upsize change, because if and when the market rebounds, you're going to see a lot more equity appreciation in that sector of the market, and it's at a more affordable price, and there's less barriers of entry for you to get into that product now versus a year and a half. So it's not always just buy, buy, buy. It's not always just sell, sell, sell. It's what works best for you and your family right now, and how can I help you make good decisions? Let's talk about investment real estate. Hey Brock, I want to buy an investment property. I'm looking at something, I want to buy a student rental in the Guelph area because I have my kids going to Guelph University in a year and a half. Great. Here's what my experience is in the rental market. Here's how we can go buy something right now at 20% off its market value from what it was a year and a half ago. Interest rates have come up, but rents have come up as well. Now that doesn't just mean go out and buy any kind of investment property. We want to run the numbers to make sure that it cash flows. Just in case anything happens to rates over time, we also want to lock in long-term fixed debt to make sure that you're safeguarded from any kind of risk that you have associated with the increasing of interest rates over time. So again, there's going to be different ways to move and different ways to make money in this market, and not every transaction, not every client that calls is in the perfect place to sell or the perfect place to buy, and we need to keep that in mind. The thing I hate about the real estate industry, and really this isn't just the real estate industry, this is all sales industries, but it's always the perfect time to buy and it's always the perfect time to sell. And I can't think of a market where that is always true. Now at the start of COVID, it was a great idea to sell and buy because you could sell your property in the city and you could move somewhere more rural. You could go buy something waterfront, and that section of the market hadn't increased as much as the city, more urban market. So that was a really good time to sell and buy. But now it's very difficult to find a good time to sell and buy. And I hate this whole, every time I talk to my realtor, they say that right now is the perfect time. How many times can someone say that to you where finally you go, hey man, you say that every time we talk on the phone, and then you totally lose credibility with that person because now you don't trust what they're saying, and that makes sense to me. Instead, we need to strategize and look at the market. How can we act and perform in a way that's going to be in our client's best interests? So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions about real estate, if you have any questions about how I can act for you as your realtor, I would love to have that discussion. Please, please, please give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be making content all the time. I've been closing on properties. I'm buying real estate right now. I just closed on a place like 3 days ago, and I'm gonna make a video sharing that with you. It's a 9-plex here in Georgetown. The GTA real estate market is exciting through its ups and its downs and its volatility. There's a lot of things at play and a lot going on, so we have a lot to talk about. Let's keep each other educated and let's have a conversation. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.